Okay, my YouTube handle is Mike Doom. I was playing a lot of Bethesda's reboot of Doom at the time, and I decided to use that as my YouTube handle. Um, I'm not that big into Doom as a musical genre, but I do like Candlemass a lot. In fact, they're one of my favourite bands. I have decided to use the timely arrival of this great big box of records. This actually happened a couple of weeks ago now from IRONBONEHEAD, thanks to Mr. Patrick of IRONBONEHEAD out of Germany for this fine box of metal. Um, so first off we have Motion of Zerbeth. I'm pretty sure how that's pronounced. It's just really well done, kind of obscure black metal with some odd keyboards and a different atmosphere. We also have Kill. I gotta admit, I'm not real fussed on this one. It's I've liked all of their albums up until now. I have five of their full lengths, and they've all been great. But this one's the drums are a bit muffled, and I find it really hard to get into. But yeah, this is a reissue of a band called Armageddon from Sweden. Armageddon has been likened to Darkthrone on some occasions. They have a similar sound to them, similar sort of basicness. This album you could kind of liken in general feel and sound to Darkthrone's Under a Funeral Moon, but that's where the similarities kind of end. It's a little bit more simple than that, a little bit, but in a good way. Basic drumming, but nice and straightforward. Quite easy to get into, I find. And the new release from Mystifier out of Brazil. If you know Mystifier, you know that they're just very odd but good kind of extreme metal with a strange feel, strange atmosphere, but done really, really well. Here is the debut album from a band called Sinister. Sinister were a classic album out of Holland, and this Sinister were a classic band out of Holland, and this is their debut album. Very tough sounding, kind of Deicide-y, really raw and heavy. It's a classic, and I wanted a copy of it for myself on vinyl. Also, we have Rune Magic from Sweden. Thrashy, but cool and well done. Some blast beats and it's very heavy. I think it's somehow related to other Swedish. It's a side project of sorts, I think. I can't remember how it relates to other bands from the Swedish scene, but if you know anything about the Swedish scene, you know it's very incestuous. Next up, we have Impurity. There's another. I got two albums from Impurity. At first, try not to pay attention to the dodgy cover. The cover is really odd and kind of amateurish and immature. But the music is really well done, though it does happen to sound a little bit like a demo. It's got I like the really basic feel. It's got a kind of primitive edge to it. I did think that I liked this one first, but I actually think now I find it hard to choose between the two of them. Next up, we have a band from a Spanish territory in the Pacific Ocean. I'm not sure which. I think it was Tenerife or something. Yeah, sorry. My apologies for my lack of information. But that is really cool. Kind of war, got a bestial feel, war bro metal. Very fast and heavy, with a primitive edge. And here we have Abhor from Italy. Very strange, spooky keyboards, odd atmosphere, kind of. I would liken them a little bit to perhaps Maudsley Drape, also of Italy. That strange, obscure kind of occult kind of feel that a lot of bands from Italy seem to get into. Next off, we have Evil Angel, or from Finland. I have their debut album, Unholy Fight for Metal, which is really great. I really like that, and this is also good. Also similarly titled Unholy Evil Metal. Next up, we have Power from Hell from Brazil. I have another album of theirs called Devil's Whorehouse. They like their girls and girls, alcohol, and studs and bullets kind of aesthetic. It's like very beer and loose women kind of thing, thing that they do. If you just like just in it for the music, that's fine. I do like this album a hell of a lot, although there is a demo track that sounds like a warped tape on the end, which I'm not big on, but the rest of it's really cool. And last of all, we've got the new album from Perversa out of Chile. They've done 3 full lengths up till now. All really cool. Black thrash, really dirty, but often heavy. Dirty in a clear sort of way. Like it's not kind of grainy in sound or anything like that. It's just really well recorded. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, if you're watching it, that is. Hopefully I'll get the chance to record some more soon. Okay, Mike Doom out.